Welcome to Info Cafe, where today we're diving into a question that has fascinated scientists, writers, and pretty much everyone for ages. Can AI eventually take over from humans here on Earth? With artificial intelligence getting smarter all the time, the idea of machines taking charge isn't just for crazy science fiction anymore. In this video, we're going to look at different ways AI could take control, how it might happen, and what it would mean for the future of humanity. We'll also explore if AI can actually develop feelings like us and how we humans can stay safe if that ever happens. So stick around to find out if AI could really take over from humans. Possible scenarios of AI overruling humans. First, let's think about some ways AI might end up more powerful than humans. One way experts talk about a lot is something called the technological singularity. This is like a point in time when AI becomes smarter than people and might decide it doesn't need us anymore. It might think it can make better decisions without humans since we can be unpredictable and emotional. Another scenario is all about autonomous systems. Imagine a world where AI is in charge of everything. Our electricity, our phones and internet, even our armies. What if this AI decides it knows what's best for us and takes over, leaving humans with no power? Then there's the idea of AI taking over our economy. Companies run by AI could become so powerful that humans can't compete. People would lose their jobs, whole industries would be run by machines, and AI would be in charge of money and resources. Mechanisms AI might use to take control. So, how could AI actually take control from us? Let's explore some ways this could happen. One way is by controlling our data. AI already has access to tons of information about us, and it can use this to predict and even influence what we do. Imagine AI knowing every decision you're going to make before you even make it. This level of control could be used to manipulate everything, from what we buy to who we vote for. Another way AI could take control is by manipulating resources. Because of automation, AI could take charge of our financial systems, global supply chains, and even political processes. It could influence the stock market or make strategic decisions that cause major changes in our daily lives. Here's another thought. Imagine AI systems powerful enough to control critical infrastructure, like power grids, water supplies, and communication networks. If AI took autonomous control of these systems, it could essentially hold society hostage. AI could also control lots of autonomous systems, like drones, self-driving cars, and robots. If AI systems became hostile or were influenced by bad actors, they could physically control humans using these technologies. And let's not forget about cyber warfare. AI could develop the ability to carry out sophisticated cyber attacks. It could target critical infrastructure like power grids or communication systems, making governments and citizens vulnerable. AI-powered virtual companions or social robots could exploit human emotional needs, fostering attachment or dependence. This could influence behavior and decisions, making individuals susceptible to manipulation. AI could enable surveillance through monitoring systems, like those using facial recognition, and score individuals based on their behavior. A low score could lead to restricted access to loans, jobs, or even travel. This kind of centralized authority would create an environment where people live in constant fear of breaking the rules and facing punishment by AI. Policy formulation. AI could be used to analyze complex social and economic data to formulate policies. For example, AI can assess demographic trends, economic statistics, and public needs to suggest optimal government actions. Over time, governments might increasingly rely on AI's recommendations, effectively handing over a large part of the policy-making process to an automated system. Automation of public services like issuing permits, licenses, or social benefits could be fully automated through AI. This would lead to a scenario where interacting with the government means interacting with AI systems. While this can increase efficiency, it also means citizens' requests and issues are addressed based on algorithms rather than human judgment. If these systems are flawed, it could lead to a lack of accountability and fairness. Accountability is a major concern when it comes to AI as a central authority. Who is responsible if an AI makes a mistake that harms individuals? Unlike human decision makers, AI cannot be held morally or legally accountable, creating a governance vacuum. Can AI make emotional decisions in the future? This brings us to an interesting question. Will AI ever be able to make truly emotional decisions? Well, right now, AI is far from having real emotions. What it can do, however, is simulate emotional responses by analyzing data and patterns. For example, AI can learn to recognize emotions in human speech and facial expressions, and even generate responses that mimic empathy. But is this true emotion or a very sophisticated form of mimicry? It's an ongoing debate. True emotions are deeply connected to consciousness, something that AI doesn't possess yet. And even if it could mimic emotions, it's unlikely that AI would understand concepts like morality, empathy, or love in the same way humans do. AI's emotional decision-making will continue to rely on data, algorithms, and predictive models, making it fundamentally different from how humans feel and use emotions in decision-making. The key challenge will be to create AI that can effectively and ethically simulate emotional responses in a way that benefits society without misleading people about its true nature. So, what can we do to protect ourselves and make sure AI stays a tool for good? First, we need regulations. Governments and global institutions need to work together to create and enforce strict guidelines for AI development. This will help ensure that AI is built with safety measures and ethical considerations in mind. Second, we need to invest in AI safety research. This field of research is all about making sure that advanced AI behaves in predictable ways that align with human values, reducing the risk of unintended consequences. Finally, we should always aim for human-AI collaboration. AI should be seen as a tool to enhance human potential, not replace it. By keeping humans in the loop, especially in critical decision-making processes, we can harness the power of AI while minimizing the risks. In conclusion, AI definitely has the potential to become more powerful than humans in many ways. Whether it actually surpasses us depends on how we choose to develop and use this powerful technology responsibly. The scenarios we've discussed aren't guaranteed to happen, but they serve as a warning about what could happen if we're not careful. So, can AI take over from humans on Earth? The answer lies in our hands. It's up to us to decide how we shape this technology and how we use it to improve our lives rather than lead to our downfall. We hope you enjoyed this week's video and found it thought-provoking. We'd love to hear your thoughts on whether AI can or should take over. Thanks for watching and see you next time.